Namaste, Goa flowers. I hope that this finds you well. I am Anita Goa. For those of you who might be new to me in my channel, welcome. This is 2019 and we start off with Stiff in the Morning number 19. I think it's going to be a good year. This is about a 40-minute practice. We start off with strengthening and toning the legs a little bit, the core, and getting into our hips in a little bit of a stretchy way. And this is just the practice to sort of get us going in the morning and let us radiate our inner light out into the world. It sure is needed. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comment box below. Thumbs it up, and please subscribe to support the channel if you like what I offer. I will see you on the mat. We're going to begin standing, so come to the front of your mat and keep your feet hip distance apart. Lift your toes and bend your knees a little bit and just readjust your pelvis so that you get into your core, into the power center. And then lift through the heart so that we open ourselves up to the expansion, to our full range of unconditional love and compassion. And this is first and foremost for ourselves. Yoga deals with us, what's inside of us, first and foremost. And then feel that your head is over your shoulders and your shoulders over your pelvis and pelvis over your heels. You can close your eyes and your mouth. Palms can come together and you can rest your hands or your palms on to your heart, your spiritual heart. So just honoring this moment, this morning, or if you choose to do this in the evening, that's cool too. How are you feeling? What brought you onto the mat today? What are you in need of? What might be fluctuating within you? What might be fluctuating around you? What do you need to bring in, inhale, to calm down the fluctuations within you so that you can deal with whatever is fluctuating around you? And what can you release and let go of? Exhale that away so it doesn't hinder you in managing your energy, managing yourself as you flow on the mat and flow off the mat. So draw your chin into your chest and set an intention for your practice. Anything that supports you, nourishes you, gives you strength, flexibility, endurance, that helps to propel you forward in a direction where you would like to go. Lift your chin and open your eyes. And we're going to start with some squatting, lowering and lifting. So leaning back into our heels and then fully lengthening all the way out. And we're going to just do this a few more times, and then we're going to change direction and move around the mat. And then take a little dip down and open to your right into temple pose. So turn your toes out so they're at 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock. And just bend and extend. So I want you to feel that your legs are supporting you here. Your core is supporting you. And stay with your breath. One more time. Take a little dip down and then move to the back of your mat with your feet hip distance apart. And just continue on. All right, so inhale down, exhale up. And every time you extend your legs out, feel the full extension of your body from your feet to the crown of your head. And then open to the right into temple pose. So just see that your knees turn out a little bit over your toes. And then squeeze through the inner thighs. Lift through the pelvic floor, through the navel, up into the heart and out to the crown of your head. Good. Just one more time. And then step it to the front, hip distance apart. Lower it down. Just go down as low as you can. Just trust your legs, trust your core, trust your breath, trust yourself. Just control what you can control now. Have compassion towards yourself. And let's see what happens. Inhale, lift up and lengthen. And then exhale as you fold, touch Ajna and Anahata. Inhale to halfway pose. And exhale, step the right foot back to a low lunge. Roll your shoulders open and see if you can take your fingers off the floor and just let your arms dangle next to you. Just feel that your legs are supporting you here. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, wave yourself into an upward facing dog. And then exhale it into a baby cobra. Soft landing. Lift your legs. Draw your hands back. Pin your shoulder blades down and together. And lift and open through your heart, but keep your neck long. Inhale to upward dog. And then exhale, round it into cat stretch. Inhale, arch it into cow, curl the toes under. And exhale, draw the hips back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to three-legged. And exhale, draw the knee into the navel, step it forward. Come on to the fingertips again and lift your hands a little bit off the floor so you can shake loose the arms, shake loose your wrists, just wiggle your fingers, let go of any tension and tightness in your jaw, your eyes, your neck, your shoulders. And then step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway pose. And then exhale, fold it over. Good, inhale, rise it to the top. And exhale, namaste, touch Ajna and Anahata. Rest the arms at the side and go into the squatting again. So we lower and we lift. We're going to now change the direction a little bit, right? Sometimes that happens in life. We have to change direction. And sometimes we resist it. And sometimes it's what we want. So little dip down and open to your left into a temple pose. But just one step at a time, one breath at a time. Control what we can control. And in this case, our breath, our posture, how we react, how we position ourselves. Good, take a little dip down and step it to the back, into the lunge again. So it doesn't have to be like super precise, all right? Just feel yourself connecting into yourself and just integrate exactly how you feel this morning. Doesn't have to be a particular way. And then open it to the left. Temple pose again. So set yourself up for success. Set yourself up for success. One more time. Dip it down and step it to the front. And then bend and lower it down. Go as low as you can. Make sure that this doesn't go into your neck, into your shoulders, into your back, but that you feel this in your legs. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. And then inhale, lift up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, touch Ajna and Anahata. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, step the left foot back to low lunge again. Good. Lift your fingertips off the floor. And this time, lower the back knee into the floor. Anjana Asana. Send your hips forward, but just be mindful of your left hip flexor, the front of your thigh there. Find the little cactus arms, and you can turn your palms to face each other. So get that little sun mudra. It's winter now. We don't see the sun as much, but yoga reminds us that we have the sun within ourselves. So we just have to draw it out. And the core and the heart is a representation of the sun. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale, wave yourself into an upward facing dog. And exhale to a baby cobra. Good. Soft landing there. Draw the hands back. Lift the legs. Give a good squeeze to the buttocks. Squeeze to the lower, middle, and upper back. It's really strengthening our back for good posture today. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, draw the hips back. Downward facing dog. Heels can be off, knees can be bent. Shake it loose, flutter your lips. Sigh if that feels good. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. Again, come on to the fingertips. And then lower the back knee into the floor, Anjana Asana. Send the hips forward. Lift and open. Yeah. So whether you see the sun or not, to see if you can visualize the sun, feel the rays. Feel the energy. Feel the upliftment that the sun brings on. The strength, the determination. Good, and then lower the fingertips to the floor. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, namaste. Good, we're going to bend the knees again. Go as low down as we can. And see if we can come all the way down to the floor. Use your hands if you have to, okay? It's a little clothing adjustment. Keep the feet hip distance apart. And we're just going to roll halfway down and come up. So I want you to rely on your legs here and to draw in through your abdominals, so into that power center, our third chakra. And just really radiating into that sun area, all right? So getting into your strength, getting into your self-confidence, you know, just believing in today, believing in this moment, believing in yourself. Use your hands if you need to, or give yourself a modification. So if this one doesn't quite work for you, just see what else can work for you. And don't get angry for not being able to do what I'm offering, but just see what can you do. And that mindset will help for anything that will happen outside of the mat, right? So being flexible, find what works for you, all right? So start to notice the strength building up here. A few more times. Soften your shoulders. Good. And pause. Lovely. Bring your hands behind your hips. Keep the legs hip distance apart. Draw the tailbone under the arms or shoulder distance apart. Lift your hips. All right. Squeeze the bottom of your buttocks, the backs of your thighs. Lift through the heart. Feel your chin moving towards your chest. You don't want to thrust your head back here. Just giving the abs and the front of the shoulders a little bit of a stretch. And slowly release. Good. It gets better. Cross the ankles and come onto a forearm plank. So keep your elbows shoulder distance apart. Keep your legs hip distance apart. Puff up your upper back. Wrap the shoulder blades into the armpits. Keep a focal point in front of you. We'll do 10 full breath cycles here. Inhale, exhale. 1. Inhale, exhale. 2. Inhale, exhale. 3. Inhale, exhale. 4. Inhale, exhale. 5. Inhale, exhale. 6. Inhale, exhale. 7. Inhale, exhale. 8. Inhale, exhale. 9. Inhale, exhale. 10. Lovely. Lower the pelvis to the floor. Feel the pubic bone onto the floor. Lift your heart into Sphinx pose. Again, feel the shoulder blades wrapping into the armpits. Heart opens, shoulders roll back. Make sure that your neck feels like it's in a good place. Okay, now we're going to turn to the side for a side forearm plank. So you have different options. Feet can be on top of each other, they can be in front of each other, or you can bend the bottom leg. Okay, so we'll hold it here also for 10 full breath cycles. Lift it up and breathe. You can keep the top hand on your head. Inhale, exhale. 1. Inhale, exhale. 2. Inhale, exhale. 3. Inhale, exhale. 4. Inhale, exhale. 5. Inhale, exhale. 6. Inhale, exhale. 7. Inhale, exhale. 8. Inhale, exhale. 9. Inhale, exhale. 10. And slowly lower it down. Ooh, lovely. Did you feel a little something, something there? Change it over to the other side. Make sure that the shoulder is on top of your wrist or your elbow. Keep the feet together in front of each other or bend the bottom leg. Wherever you're at, be right there. Lift it up. All right, find the extension. The top hand can be on your head. 10 full breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1. Inhale, exhale. 2. Inhale, exhale. 3. Inhale, exhale. 4. Inhale, exhale. 5. Inhale, exhale. 6. Inhale, exhale. 7. Inhale, exhale. 8. Inhale, exhale. 9. Inhale, exhale. 10. And release it down. Ooh. And that's an interesting one to start to notice where the fluctuations might happen in your mind. Did you say, I can't do this? This is too much. Who does she think she is? Come on to a tabletop position. Curl the toes under and downward facing dog. You don't have to believe. You don't have to believe it. So fully stay with your breath. Just radiate your light. Inhale, wave it into a plank pose and upward facing dog. Lift the heart. And then exhale into a baby cobra. Pause it there. Lift your hands this time. Extend the arms. Stretch your fingers towards your toes. Roll the shoulders back. All right? Try to keep the legs hip distance apart. Squeeze the thighs towards each other like they have magnets. Squeeze the backs of your thighs. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Breathe in and breathe out. Bend the elbows, baby cobra or upward dog. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Yeah. So that's what it's about, is when we're staying still, holding something, when we're in a situation, trying to stay with the breath. Try to settle into it. Put yourself in a position where you can fully breathe. And then we flow from there. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. Inhale to Anjana Asana. And then exhale, fingertips to the floor, or palms can go onto a block, and you can straighten out your front leg. Roll the shoulders open. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Then bend the front leg. Pivot the left heel in for an extended side angle. Forearm can be on your thigh, fingertips can be on the floor, palm can be on a block. And reach the left arm over the left ear. Try to keep your toes lifted. Draw in through the core, lift through the heart. Roll the navel and the heart up towards the sky. Sky's the limit. Good. And slowly lower the hands to the floor again. And step it back to a three-legged down dog. Inhale. Lovely. Then exhale, draw the knee into the navel. Slide it forward into a pigeon position. Point the foot, come onto the fingertips. Point the back foot and see that you're in the center of the quad, the shin, and the top of the foot. Lift your heart, inhale. And exhale, descend your way forward. Okay, so you can either rest your forehead onto your hands, like so. You can also rest your forehead onto a block. You can stay here, or you can also walk your hands over to the left and keeping the left arm a little bit bent, the right arm a little bit more extended, like you're adding on a little bit of a twist and a side bend here. Let's take a few breaths there. Just feel how your hips feel this morning. Good, and then you can gradually go to the center and you can thread the needle. You can place a block underneath the left ear and rotate to the right. You can either hold your right hand onto the right thigh and try to help it open a little bit more into that external rotation, or you can place the arm behind you and take a hold of your big toe. Good, and slowly rewind, ground the palms to the floor, and come up. Curl the toes under, and exhale to downward facing dog. Good, so feel free to pedal through the feet or keep the legs straight and just counterbalance a little bit through that right leg. Good, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to navel, step it forward. Inhale to Anjana Asana. And then exhale, fingertips to the floor. And straighten out both of your legs. Keep your chest lifted and fold over the left leg. Good, and bend the leg. And pivot the right heel in. Extended side angle. Forearm can be on your thigh. Fingertips to the floor, palm onto a block. Roll the navel and the heart up towards the sky. Always love extended side angle in the morning. Just feels like it opens everything, elongates everything for the day. Good. Lower the hands to the floor and step it back into a three-legged down dog. Exhale, draw the knee into the navel and slide it in to a pigeon position. So see that you're in the center of the quad, the shin, and the top of the foot. Lift your chest, inhale. And then exhale, descend it forward. So again, you can either rest on the block, keeping the arms open into like cactus arms positions, or rest your hands on the floor with your forehead on your hands, so whatever feels good. So you can stay here, or you can walk your way over to the right. I should have moved a little bit more away from the wall, but we'll make use. Full inhale, complete exhale. Full inhale, complete exhale. Good, then you can walk it over to the center and maybe thread the needle if that feels good. Good. Slowly rewind. Curl the back toes under and exhale to downward facing dog. Ooh, yay. Lovely. Inhale again to an upward facing dog. And exhale to a baby cobra. Good. We're going to release and turn around onto our backs. And then roll down onto the floor. And now you have a choice. You can either do bridge pose, or you can do a wheel pose if that feels okay. So keep the feet hip distance. Draw your tailbone under, connect in to your core. Lift the pelvis and roll the shoulders, blades off the floor. Wiggle them a little bit together. Feel the pelvis rising. And then you can interlace the fingers. If you want to, you can hang out here 5 to 10 full breath cycles, just like we did in those plank pose positions. If you want to go up into a wheel, place your hands behind your shoulders and rise. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Ah, beautiful. Slowly roll it down. If you were in bridge pose, separate the shoulder blades and then gradually roll it down. Ah. Let the knees come together, feet apart. One hand on your belly, another hand on your heart. So we've definitely activated a lot of that solar power, your power center in your third chakra. So you've activated that self-confidence and believing in yourself. You've activated a heart, the center for unconditional love and compassion. So have compassion for yourself and towards yourself as you move and flow through the day. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself down. Just see how you can rise, how you can open up to your highest self, to your highest potential. So touch your Ajna chakra, so the center for intuition, inner knowledge. So as you stay connected to your breath and you draw into your power, trust what your intuition says to you. And then toe heel your feet together. Lift your heels as you draw in through the navel, lift your legs off. And then cup your hands around the knees, draw the knees away. Lift your head. And then pause here a little bit, round yourself in, look down at your core. Shoulder blades are separating, chin is in. And just let this be a way of counterbalancing, balancing out all of the muscles in your back body that contracted. And then see if you can keep drawing into yourself, and then very effortlessly, over time, you will roll up to a seated position. Good. And keep the legs extended. Bend your right leg in into a Janushirasana position, head to knee pose. Sit up tall and then twist it to the left. You can place your right hand to your left thigh. Keep your chest lifted and open to the left. So feel that twist happening from the bottom of your ribs. And then exhale, bend over the left leg. Right hand can go to the outside of the foot. Left hand to the inside, left wrist on top. But you can also use a strap as well. And then slowly fold forward. Inhale and exhale. Good, and slowly come up. And help the right leg to extend again. Sit up tall and bend your left leg in. And then exhale, rotate it to the right. So your left hand goes to the right thigh, right hand behind you. Just get that little twist to help to counterbalance after the back bending. You can stay here, of course, or you can exhale and bend it forward. Left hand to the outside, right hand to the inside, right wrist on top. And then gradually fold over. All right, so you of course feel the stretch into the back of your thigh, but then you should also probably feel this into each side of your spine. Maybe even down into your hips. And then gradually withdraw and lift up. And sit up tall. And then work the soles of your feet together into Tara Asana, or the Kurmasana, the tortoise pose. Sit up tall. You can stay here, or you can try to descend it forward. Let your forehead work its way towards your feet. So it's just a symbol of allowing ourselves to move a little slower, being patient, tolerant towards ourselves. And therein lies the compassion. How slow can you allow yourself to go as you're, of course, wanting to move forward. It's fully trusting the practice. And then gradually come all the way up. Extend the legs out. And if you want to, you can also descend it forward over the legs. Just keep the legs extended or bent, depending on where you're at. If you want to do another forward bend, by all means, go for it. Just try to exhale as fully as you can. Inhale as completely as you can. And gradually lift up. Good. Come into an easy seat. Feel free to sit on a block or sit on a blanket. So feel the lift in your heart. Feel the shoulders rolling back. Let your pelvis become a bit heavy. And then curl your index finger and your thumbs together and the rest of the 3 fingers together and stretched out. And then let your hands, back of your hands, rest on your knees. Jnana mudra, the mudra for higher consciousness. It lifts you up. It lifts the energy up to the higher consciousness. It allows the energy, the prana, to flow through you without obstruction. Anytime you might find that your mind wanders maybe too much today or fluctuates too much today, put your index finger and your thumbs together and visualize this mudra drawing the energy into you, circulating the energy around you. Giving you the strength, the flexibility, the endurance, the patience that you need. The space that you need to make whatever decision it is that you need to make. Let your palms come together as they did in the beginning, either in Atmanjali Mudra or place your hands on your heart. I hope you feel grounded. I hope you can feel that you're supported, connected, that there's infinite space and opportunity to grow. Breath by breath, step by step. Just allow each moment to fold into the next and into the next. Namaste. Have a great day. Shine that light just like the sun. Let it radiate out from within you. Mwah.